right, we got both of the units loaded up back here at the store. It's the next day. Me and Ann, we got back here about 6 o'clock last night. Ooh, okay. And got stuff falling out on me here. Pieces of foam or something. I think they had these on shelves. But I got a load here. I got to get all this unloaded today. The first unit looks like it's going to be pretty good. Had that really nice wicker sofa in it. Lots of cool retro stuff. Lots of household, Christmas stuff, all that kind of stuff. Second unit, it looks like it's going to be pretty weird, but I still think it's going to be good. There's actually 2 metal shelves, you know, racks in there, and then another chrome one. There is some brand new stuff, and then there's stuff like this. No idea what this is, but then there's a lot of weird stuff too, like boxes of... They had literally boxes of like the insoles you put in your shoes, like the Dr. Scholl's little rubber things you put in there. Boxes of those that were used. They were all dingy and gross. It even said it, they had it written on the box that they were used insoles, and that's what they were. And just odd stuff, a lot of odd stuff, but then brand new stuff mixed in and some good stuff. So we will see on that. I don't know what the deal was with that second unit yet, but as you can see, lots of unloading to do. I think this is a stop sign, or at least some kind of street sign or construction sign here. We will have to open it up and find out, but the first unit, definitely looking forward to going through that, just because it had some cool like retro 80s and 90s stuff. I don't know, I enjoy going through stuff like that, because it just kind of brings me back to my childhood. You know, everybody wants to see that nostalgic stuff. It's just fun to find. And I think that was an older lady's unit, and then she had some of her kids stuff in there, including all the boxes that said Josh. Looked like Josh was probably someone around my age that kind of grew up in the 80s and into the early 90s. So it just had a lot of cool stuff, at least to me. Might not be super cool to everyone else, but probably people around my age, you know, getting from late 30s into your 40s, probably gonna kind of find that interesting. But let me get all this unloaded, and I don't know if I'll be going through many boxes today or not, but I want to definitely get it all unloaded. So just waiting here on Monday for us to go through, but might be able to crack open a few boxes today. We'll see. All right, I got it all unloaded, all the boxes and bags back here. The couple pieces of furniture I've already put out on the floor with a price on them, but pretty good load here. $500. It's 2 units, $500 total, because one was $320 and the other was $180. You got add-on buyer's premium. Sometimes I don't mention that, and then maybe other people, when you watch their videos, don't mention that, but you got to pay a buyer's premium on all these units that are getting bought online now. It's about 10% on average, so let's just say 550 bucks. I don't pay tax because I've got a tax exempt ID since we're reselling the stuff. So 550, and then obviously, you know, the cost for gas and everything, and then the cost of paying people to help me. So it keeps going from there. But we're just talking about the base cost here. Let's say 550. That's the units plus the buyer's premium. But that's a pretty good load right there. And like I said, plus there's a few more things, I think, for 550 bucks. I know there's a lot of good stuff in there. We've already seen some of the stuff. A lot of mysteries in there, especially that second unit we went and got. A lot of weird stuff. There's going to be some just head scratchers, I think, in there. Like, why would you even store this, based off of a few things we saw, such as a cooler full of water and a couple of drinks floating in it, which looks like they probably put it in there maybe with ice in it. I don't know. And then like the newspapers, there's newspapers in there that just have times and stuff written on them, you know, where it looks like when they started reading the paper, they would write down what time they started, what time they ended, and then it would say, and then it would put a new time where they would restart. Just kind of odd stuff in that area. And but I think we're going to find some cool stuff in both of them. But I'm about to start digging in here. I'm going to go through a few things right now, but won't really get hot and heavy in it until Monday, which today is Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I 99.9% of the time do not work on Sunday unless it's just an emergency. I have to go pick up something that, you know, they have to have out, and I just ran out of time. But Sunday, you know, Sunday day of rest, take the day off and not do this. You know, that's always a day that I'm never going to work, always have breaks, so you got to have at least one day. You really need a lot of times you need a couple of days, but Sunday is the day for us, that's for sure. And so let me dig in right now, see what I can find real quick, and then Ann will be here on Monday helping me, and we'll really dive into these things and see what we're going to find. All right, first box I'm going to open up. This is a 100% mystery box. No markings on it at all. It's from Publix. It's Publix marketing materials. Taped up. Didn't look in it. It's not very heavy, but there is definitely something in it. It has a little bit of weight. All right, if we look right here on the end, let me set that down. We have got a piece of foam right here. All right, so it looks like we've got, maybe this is whatever this was, the marketing, Publix marketing. Maybe it's some kind of marketing sign from Publix. Or signs. Alright, I don't know what, there's little strips that are sticking out here. Not sure what those are. Alright, if we unwrap, if there's a big owl here. Okay, this is like a Halloween, some kind of Halloween signage right here. I know it's sideways, but if you look here, you got tombstones, a little wrought iron fence, and a tree, and then there's an owl. So, I don't know if this was, something Publix was using, and they would put some other signage on it also. But it's a big, kind of cool, huge, like, sign poster, and it looks like there's several of them. And are they all the same? That one is slightly different, I think, but it still has an owl. The other one, I don't think the owl was sitting on a limb right like that. So a little bit different. All right, I got me a box to throw some trash in. I've got my dig buggy here, trash there, and then hopefully I'm going to find some stuff to take out to the auction. Some kind of plastic bag. All right. I don't know what this is, a scarf maybe? Guess these are scarves. I know they're like leg warmers, I think. Look at these things. These kind of definitely look like something from 80s leg warmers. Unless I'm wrong and those are not leg warmers. All right, magazines. There's a lot of magazines actually in both of these units. I don't know if there's, sometimes magazines you can find some cool ones. Here's an old Beckett. Here's a couple of them that have Kurt Cobain on them. But a lot of times people just save, people that got magazines just would save every one of them, and it would just be, just have to throw most of them away. What is this? We have a Nazi flag, but it looks like, almost looks like they made this, like took a white flag and almost looks like marker. It's kind of odd. And then it's just set more magazines. Don't see anything that looks too crazy. Wait a minute, here's something. Whoa. Don't show that. There were some naked pictures there. But right here, this is a different one. I already found one of these. This is a different Ringling Brothers coloring book there. That's kind of cool. 2003, so not real old. Okay, hold on. I don't think there's anything else in here. There's just some magazines and calendars. So I think we're gonna be done with that box. Let me get rid of this before I accidentally show something that I don't want to put on YouTube. All right, just emptied out that box of VHSs. Look at this right here. Here's a comedy batch of VHSs, if I've ever seen them. Those bring back a lot of memories. Look at this. This is a really cool Poltergeist 2 VHS in the kind of fat little case they used to do at times. That's pretty neat there. It's not in the best shape. And then a couple of these are kind of rare actually to find these. Jason, this one's pretty rare to find on VHS. Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, the final chapter. There's a Back to the Future. But pretty cool finds here on the VHSs. All right, just look these up real quick on eBay to see the selling prices. This one right here starts at the cheapest one I saw, completed listings, you know, the actual selling price on eBay was 15 bucks. Cheapest one on this one I saw was $25. This one, is the cheapest one was about 10 bucks. That one, the cheapest one was about 10 bucks that I saw selling. So these are, you know, people that saying, oh, VHSs aren't worth anything. A lot of these are worth a little bit of money now, and they're getting more and more in value, especially stuff like this, which is, these are just rare to find. Some of the stuff that came along later in the 90s, such as like this, they sold a lot of this one right here. It's hard, you know, not really worth much. But this one right here, this movie came out in back in the 80s, 1989. So they just didn't make a huge amount. Plus, with it being horror movies don't sell as much. You know, you're not going to sell them to families or kids. But the movie came out in 89, and this was, they put this out in 94. So they just didn't make a lot of those compared to a lot of movies. People think all these, they made so many, but they don't. And the same thing with DVDs. Some of them can be rare. There just wasn't a huge demand at the time. All right, this little box here, just open on the top, seems to have some kind of glassware and type stuff wrapped up in it. Here's one of these little mugs. It's got tape on it at the moment that has the lid on it. See what else we got here. Pretty nice looking set of coasters, stone kind of coasters. We'll send that up to the dig though. Little snowman, little Bath and Body Works, little plate or something there. Almost looks like, you know, maybe you put a candle in it. Lots of little glass stuff here. Let's unwrap it all and see. Little cut glass. Is that a coaster? What's it supposed to be? Sometimes it's hard to tell on coasters. Okay, I guess maybe that's a coaster too. I don't know. Not to be used for serving food. We got a teacup here. Kyoto, China. There's a lid for something. I don't know if it's maybe this one. No. It's like a milk glass. Something Avon. It is supposed to have a lid. I just noticed there's a chip in that. Kind of fits, but it doesn't, it's not the same material. It doesn't match. Feels like another coffee mug with the lid. Okay, I guess they like the mugs with the lid, apparently. Here's another little milk glass. This looks like a dessert glass, kind of. Alright, let's keep unwrapping. Just a couple more things. I mean, it doesn't look, it just kind of looks like a random mix of stuff. There's a little bowl that matches that one teacup there. One more thing here. Let's see if there's anything that makes sense with any of that. And this is like a Japanese, or made in Taiwan, sorry. I think this is for like tea. But I'm wondering, is it missing something? I'm not sure, but that's going in the dig. So, mainly just a few dig items there. Alright, it's Monday. We're back. Anne's back. We're going to start going through these boxes and everything here. This one right here just looks like some just random dishes and kitchenware and stuff here. Here's some plasticware. But we are starting on the pile here. I went through a little bit on Saturday. We're about to dig in and see what we find. All right, Ann just found this little container here. Drugs Destroy Dreams. But we got some pretty good cassette tapes here. We got Snoop Dogg, 8-Ball, Juvenile, Pastor Troy, Dr. Dre, and then they've got they got corn in here. It's mostly rap, but then they got corn right there. So Snoop Dogg, No Limit, Top Dog. All right, this container here, no lid, just open container, a Dirty Bunny. I think that's mainly because it was just in the open here, but I just pulled this bag out here. Got a nice Asus laptop. Ann will have fun looking at that for me. She likes to look at the laptops. And here's got the charger and everything. Oh, here's a Garmin in here with it. Charger, there's a Garmin. Anything else in here? Paperwork, it looks like. Check this back one here. A Rhonda beanbag. Alright, and then as far as anything else in here, what is this? Is this a Ryobi? Okay, thought it was gonna be a Ryobi bag for a minute. It's a Puma bag. There is something in it. A book. It's a Bible. They just put a cover on it. A couple books in there. Looks like maybe, okay, I thought it was another Bible, but it's a Vera Bradley case. It looks like it's a Vera Bradley case to put a Bible in. And what else do we have here? It looks like got a bunch of flashlights, several flashlights, including a couple mag lights here. We got a tow hitch, and then a few just kind of purses here. Hollister purse. So the laptop's probably a good find because that looks like a little more up-to-date laptop. Flashlights will sell, tow hitch will sell. Bible, most of the Bibles most of them we give away for free, except for some of the nicer ones we do put in auction, because Bibles, well, those nice ones can be pretty expensive. All right, looks like we got maybe some vintage t-shirts here. We got a 92 Braves National League champion shirt. I think I'm going to keep that one. It's a little bit bigger than my size, but probably going to keep it. This thing's pretty dirty, but it's a Taco Bell shirt. It looks like the Chihuahua. Welcome, my brother. Okay. Then we've got a Looney Tunes one here. This is pretty cool. Look, it's a Warner Brothers. Got the Warner Brothers studio store, and look, it's got Daffy Duck with an anvil tied up. This is funny. Look up close here. Bugs Bunny has a hot dog, putting mustard on it. He's got Taz there. The rope and the rope's going through the hot dog, so he's gonna have Taz bite the rope, and then Daffy Duck's gonna fall down. That's a pretty cool shirt right there. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at this. American Idol Homer Simpson shirt. That's a cool shirt there. What else do we got? Oh, we have another Warner Brothers tag here. Oh, that's all, folks. You got Bugs and Sylvester and Taz all coming out of the pocket there. This is another white one, so it's really, really dirty. Stinks, but up the Braves World Championship. I've got this. This one looks like they got bleach all over. I've already got that same exact shirt. What's this one gonna be? Ooh, this is a good one, I think. This is an awesome shirt right here. All right, WCW, I was there, Omni, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, the Omni has been gone for a long time. This is where the Hawks used to play, and they'd have concerts. WCW Starrcade 92 Battle Bowl, Monday, December 28th. That's a cool shirt right there. All right, what do we got here? More retro shirts. American Thunder. The Legend Lives, American Thunder. All right. Don't know much about that one. It's got a cool look to it, but. All right, what is this one? This is maybe a Batman shirt. We got a it's Bat Clothing Company. Okay, it's not Batman. What does this say? Bat something. I don't know what it says exactly.
Something on the back too.
So some kind of bat shirt. I don't really know nothing about it, but it's definitely from the, looks like about 90s time frame. All right, another shirt here. Ooh, we got a cool Simpsons. I see dumb people. Look at this one. It's pretty bad. He's saying I see dumb people, and his own dad's there. All right, so the Simpsons. Here's another white one, which is going to be pretty dingy, but old school Simpsons one. It stinks that these white ones get so yellowed and brown. This one right here looks like they were painting in it or something. Granville Towers. It's got some writing on it from the 90s. Summer 91. University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Here's kind of a light brown shirt. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, Orlando. So that one's not super old, I don't think. I don't think Bubba Gump's been around that long. Could be wrong on that though. Alright, look at this one. Fred Flintstone and Barney Atlanta Falcons shirt. That's pretty neat. Let's keep going. There's several more here. If you like retro vintage t-shirts, it's all good. Look at Homer Simpson with the donuts and the pizza and the pie and the chips. Man. All right, we got a Boy Scout bandana there. All right, this one's kind of dingy too, but it's gonna be something interesting. What is this? Shore Patrol, Any Beach USA, more sun, more fun. Look at this thing. Kegel, doesn't even have a tag in it. That looks more like 80s even before. But I'm thinking like 80s on that thing, the way it's made. All right, what is this? Oh, here's another Looney Tunes Taz shirt there. Here's a red shirt of some kind. It's a Jersey's tag on it. Indiana Hoosiers. Oh wow, it's kind of unusual. I mean, nothing else in this unit so far is anything about Indiana. This one's a white one, pretty dingy. It's an Adidas ATP Atlanta Tennis Pro Tour, or sorry, not Atlanta. I think that's American Tennis Pro Tour. Let's see here. We've got another one of these older jerseys tags here. Pearl Jam. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And look, it's got a cigarette burn right here in the middle of it. Pearl Jam I Live. And then it's got like a little set list on the back there. It's funny though with the cigarette burn right in the middle there. All right, this one looking kind of old here. Panasonic. Look at this thing. Look at the bottom. Look at the tear in the bottom of it and the holes and stuff. And the old Panasonic shirt. All right, one more out of this box here. Another red one. Let's see what we're gonna have. Another Indiana shirt. All right, so somewhere or another they were connected to Indiana, I guess. All right, some really cool shirts there. 80s, 90s. Man, talk about vintage. Look at this Abercrombie. I've never seen an Abercrombie & Fitch label like that. I mean, this jacket, it's in rough shape. Look at the sweat stains. Can you see that sweat stain under the armpit there? This thing's in rough shape, but man, I've just never seen a piece of Abercrombie clothing that looks as old as this is. All right, I found the whole entire set of rubber little Simpson figures here, the whole family. As you can see, and Bart has the blue shirt on. And then also, I think when we were back at the unit, I saw one or two of those in a box, but they ended up all being in there. And then Ann, she's found a whole bunch of cool glasses here in this box. It was all glasses. She's got a whole set of these amber vintage glasses here. What other ones did you have in here, Ann? This one's kind of cool. This old crystal Christmas glass here. She's got a Minions Stewart glass there. We got one of the McDonald's Flintstones mugs here. And one of the Garfield ones. Move that over into the light. We can see it there. And some beer glasses, Bass. A couple of Coke glasses. And Sweet Georgia Brown. And then other than that, just some kind of basic I mean, those are nice looking, but basic kind of just drinking glasses. Sweet water, a few beer glasses, alcohol glasses. All right, a few more odd items I just pulled out of the bottom of that container there. Got several of these little kind of plush California raisins with bendy arms and legs. Actually 4 different ones here. Little wizard. Let's see. A Pepsi hacky sack. Little coconut guy. Some kind of a horn or a tusk here. Not sure what that is, but we got Woodstock on a skateboard from 1985. Spider-Man Pez dispenser here. Got a couple of these little jade looking lions. We got a Coke bear little drink holder here. I got Bart on the skateboard, little rubber figure there. Taz. Then we got Bart there. Right here, this is kind of a weird thing. We got a dragonfly inside this jar here. It looks pretty well preserved. Move over this way. This was also out of that. This is pretty cool in this wood carved mask right here. NASCAR, a little biker babe frog there. A couple of these shot glasses stolen from Mama's Country Showcase, Atlanta, Georgia. A couple little Taz rubber figures there. That one there. This one, they like Taz. One of these little guys you put, a lot of times people, you know, put these on the top of their pencil. And then a couple of the rubber California raisins here. That's actually a keychain, I guess. And then all these buttons. All these different buttons. There's Star Wars, there's Kiss, there's little sayings. Marvel Comics. It's been lovely, but I have to scream now. Okay. Little wheat penny there. So lots of odds and ends. Oh, and then this Simpsons cup right here was also in the bottom of that bucket. So a lot of just neat little oddities and stuff. All right, we've got a leg lamp night light here. Then also I found a for some reason it's missing one, but I found this set of ornaments. Kind of old-fashioned looking Mickey, Goofy, and Donald. So assuming it's probably a Minnie Mouse one that is no longer here. The little bell was kind of stuck in there. But finding a few. Here's our dig container. Throwing all this stuff in the dig. Lots of little Christmas and fall and Easter and all that kind of stuff. And of course, everything Al, this lady liked. All right, and just from this little jewelry box. Look at the box. It's really neat. It's like a Victorian Statue of Liberty scene. And she said most of it looks like paparazzi, but she did pull this out of here. This chain. And it is marked 925 silver. Pretty big chain there. So you think the rest of this is just costume made, you said?
Well,
or you're not sure?
Like it made, because I know Angela would sell paparazzi and a lot of that. See,
Paparazzi. Yeah.
That's a locket, but it's had better days.
Handmade, it says. An old locket, and then a little bit of change in some of these smashed pennies. It's got a train on it. I can't tell. Something miniature railroad train village. But anyways, just the two things, the actual box itself, and then there's this head there, very nice, and then the chain. The rest of it, it's sellable, but it's just costume. It looks like.